Not the priority for Manchester United between now and the end of the season. They make just one change from the first leg, that's at left back where Luke Shaw comes in for Matteo Darmian. 5 changes though from the victory here on Sunday against Chelsea, including the restoration to the starting lineup of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Henrik Mkhitaryan, their goal scorer in Brussels a week ago. Carrick and the goalkeeper Sergio Romero also coming back. Let's have a look at the Anderlecht side for you as well. 4 changes from the first leg, notably a start for their top scorer Lucas Teodosic, who was restricted to a cameo role off the bench last week because of a shoulder injury. Got through 70+ minutes in the win at Oostende at the weekend and returns to the team today, along with Kipchu, Hani the captain, and the centre-back Uros Spahic. Bruno Neiting, Kiesa Tallinn and Stanchu all drop down to the bench. Just a couple of changes from their weekend win, including in goal the return of Martinez Rupert, and also the start for Frank Ashiampong, as we look at confirmation of the substitutes tonight as well for the second leg of this quarter-final. Anderlecht have never won in 15 previous trips to England. It's a sequence yielding just 2 draws, but the Belgians have been resilient on their travel. Bodovic, the Serbians in the back 4, and the shot when it comes was not far away from Dendoncker, who scored his first ever goal in UEFA competition with that first leg equaliser late on a week ago. Very nearly doubled his money with a swerving, dipping effort. But had Romero worried, he thought initially this was comfortably going to clear his crossbar with the goalkeeper. Wasn't that comfortable, was it? But Dynamo Kiev, a permanent one, the terms of his transfer, but this is Rashford at the other end, quickly onto it with Ibrahimovic in the middle. It's only cleared back as far as Marcus Rashford. Now Mkhitaryan with space, and Mkhitaryan to score. Just the start Manchester United were hoping for, and Henrik Mkhitaryan does it again in this competition this season. Scorer in the first leg in Brussels a week ago, the opening scorer of the second leg tonight, with his 5th goal in this season's UEFA Europa League, and nobody left in the competition has more. And it all started really from the Anderlecht attack breaking down there on the edge of the United penalty area. Wonderful ball from Pogba. Rashford with the pace to get there. A little bit fortunate how the clearance from Mbonch fell straight back to his feet. It just stood off Henrik Mkhitaryan. And he proves just how dangerous a policy that can prove to be. 20th goal in UEFA competition in total for the Armenian. Borussia Dortmund man. Someone that Jose Mourinho has. He will deliver from the corner as well. It's not a bad one. It's a good one, in fact. He made to look impressive by the header from Pogba. Again, he found plenty of space. Wasn't picked up at all. It was dipping under the bar, but for the fingertips of Ruben. Certainly couldn't take the chance, the goalkeeper. Very deliberately guided towards that target by Paul Pogba. Would really give them a bit of breathing space here. There's Rashford. It's a lovely ball for Lingard. That's turned around the post again by Ruben, who's been kept very busy. Deliberately bent towards the corner by Lingard. It's a good stop. After an encouraging opening positions. Didn't play in the first leg either. Ashiampong might be in here. He is in here. And he squeezed it just a fraction wide. Glorious opening for Anderlecht to level it up on the night and on aggregate. Sergio Romero doing everything he could by coming off his line here. It was Rojo who was tentative. He was away from Bailly. Goalkeeper made his mind up for him, really, Bailly coming. Making himself big at the feet on for Ashiampong. He's trying to squeeze it past him. And locates only the side netting in the end. Who's featured in this. They advance again. And that is not far away either. It's a real glimpse of goal for that man, Dendoncker. Sergio Romero is happy at the lack of protection afforded him. Didn't actually get anything on it, I don't think, the goalkeeper. Dendoncker once more was really well positioned in front of goal. Fee already pre-arranged. €7 million, we understand. Continues run into the middle here. It's cleared out only as far as Tielemans off the bar, and Theodosic surely can't scramble it in, but Annie can. And Anderlecht have levelled it up on the night and on aggregate. And it's their captain who finally has got the goal. They were queuing up to have a go, but it's Sofian Annie that scores at Old Trafford. 1-1 on the night is 2-2 on aggregate. And they will argue they had created more than enough chances to be deserving of parity here. First goal in this season's competition for the captain. It was Tielemans first of all, and it stood off him. Deflected onto the bar. Manchester United appealing for offside against Theodosic. And the flag stayed down. Sofian Annie did the rest. For the second time in the tie. 1-0 lead, not enough for Manchester United, but plenty of time yet for further twists and turns here. In the goal, and here he goes. Wonderful turn of pace. Calls the goalkeeper Ruben into action again. He's one of the main men against Chelsea at the weekend, and given his chance through the middle, he's back out wide left tonight. He hasn't been involved in the action as frequently, but when he is in bed for Paul Pogba here. Picks Mkhitaryan. Can't find the finish this time. Went for the spectacular Henrik Mkhitaryan. Only twice has put Manchester United in front in this tie, only to see them being pegged back. Looking to do so for a third time. Got their head as Farhich. Passing ball was a difficult one to strike, and it was never troubling the target. And nothing in it at the halfway point of their second leg. Some important saves early on from Martinez Ruben, even if he had been beaten by Henrik Mkhitaryan. Open the minutes to be added on from here at the end of this first half. And it's Ampong for Anderlecht. Tielemans, deflection in there, made it threatening. And, well, it was almost in again, wasn't he? Sofian Annie. Hesitation in that Manchester United defence. They really are living dangerously and looking at times affected by nerves defensively. Maybe they have been affected by that injury to Marcus Rojo. Not been a seamless transition, the arrival of Daley Blind into that back four. He deflected off the back of his heel there, almost into the path of Annie, who was alert to the opportunity. Just didn't quite fall for it. If that continues, both of these sides will fancy their chances of getting the business done without the need for that extra half an hour. Plus Tielemans looking to pick the pass for Theodosic, and all of a sudden it opens up for their top scorer. He did have Ampong in support. He went understandably for the goal and the glory himself, and Valencia got enough of a block on it to divert the danger, having been left exposed and out of position initially there. His eyes would have lit up because Theodosic, and that opportunity fell at his feet, but it wasn't the one he was able to. Back to Rashford. Shaw's made the run forward from fullback for him. Luke Shaw is in behind here, and it just needed a touch. Lingard unable to apply it on the line. Really well worked move in the build-up to get Luke Shaw in. It's a couple of times he's been the furthest forward, and he just rolled it agonisingly in front of the goalkeeper. Crossed the line, and Lingard was desperately trying to get there up against the left back. Obradovic, any sort of studs making contact there, and Ibrahimovic, the target, will win it in the air, finds Marcus Rashford, opens up for Rashford. Close but not close enough. Had to hit it really, sensed his opportunity. Strong play again from Ibrahimovic. Shifted it onto that right foot to create a space for the shot, and a clear sight of goal here. Just pulled it. There has been in Mkhitaryan will help it away. Rashford to give chase and gets the better of Appiah. Rashford is in and around the goalkeeper. Has he taken it too far though? He has. Wonderful chance for Marcus Rashford that he's not there. Valencia in support to deliver the cross. Fellaini's in there, so's Ibrahimovic as they look for the flag. Blocked away anyway, they're still appealing for the... Sit a bit deeper, here's Rashford. That's a really good cross, which has again caused a bit of panic. It came off, then Bodge for the corner, but you can see the spirit. You can see the sheer bloody-mindedness maybe in defence to get the job done one way or the other. A little bit of fortune perhaps thrown in. Mkhitaryan is waiting to take his Pogba, and it's over the top. Came at him quickly. Another chance, another notable chance comes and goes for Manchester United. Very congested in the middle, and still Pogba was able to meet it. He claims the touch came off Dendoncker. Both went for it at the same moment. Certainly Dendoncker's presence there made the chance much more difficult for Paul Pogba. Premier League. It's going to be added to the tally. Carrick, Ibrahimovic. Well, the concern for Manchester United must be, but would have thought needed to be a bit better, but it's back with Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Ibrahimovic, flicks it through, Rashford's made the run, and finds only the side netting. The chances keep coming until the conclusion of the 90, but still they can't find the one that would matter most to take Mourinho's men through. Might have been offside initially, but when it came back to him, he was certainly onside Ibrahimovic, and Rashford just couldn't quite find the angle. Weighted ball flicked through very deliberately into the path of Rashford. Real understanding between the two of them. And towards Ibrahimovic. He goes down, lost his balance as much as anything. Hurt himself in the process of challenging for that, and might have hurt himself badly. Judging by how he's gone down clutching the knee. Mark, as Manchester United get this extra period off and underway. Mkhitaryan twice in the tie. Rashford had more chances than most maybe to have got the business done already by now. And here he is, Rashford with the Rabona cross, and Martial was going for the spectacular. Pogba in there as well. And well, it was Pogba that was on the end of the chance in the end. Made by Marcus Rashford wonderfully well. How about this? Not showboating, it was a hugely effective cross into the path of Pogba. It was perhaps slightly better placed than Martial to take it on. Both would have fancied a bite of it. Really between the two of them, slightly behind Pogba, which made it a fraction. Now it's Anderlecht's turn to counter with space. It wasn't far wide from Dendoncker. I've said that before tonight, actually. Martial again, looking to hit Fellaini, makes his presence felt. Thundered in, but I think the whistle had gone. Pogba not able to start the celebrations. He thought for a moment, Paul Pogba, that was the moment. Fellaini asking why it wasn't. This might clear it up for us. Foul given against Fellaini on Svajic. We come from the onside, which is understandable in the circumstances. Blint forward, looking for Fellaini again. He's got something on it. It's Rashford, and still Rashford, and he scored this time. Marcus Rashford for Manchester United as they take a step towards the semi-finals. Big goal in extra time. Well, they're not there yet, and this tie of all ties is the confirmation that they need not to count any chickens just yet. But this won't go to penalties. He's picked his moment to score his first goal in this season's UEFA Europa League. It's the competition where he helped make his name. And Marcus Rashford is Manchester United's man of the moment. He had his chances to wrap it up in normal time. All will be forgiven if this is the strike that ends up separating them. made it wonderfully well to create the space for the shot here. And that little touch off the right foot. And then the cool, composed finish with the left to squeeze it past the despairing dive of Martinez Ruben, who just couldn't quite get down to it in time, couldn't get a glove on it. And relief all around Old Trafford is perhaps the overriding emotion right now. And yet, of course, they remain. He was arriving in support as well. It breaks rather kindly too, and this is Pogba. That might have been that, but for the intervention of Ruben again. He got down well to make the save, keeps his team in it. And again, got something on that, and Xiampong was in there. And continuing to ask the questions right to the finish here. And Sergio Romero was in the right place when required anyway. I think he was potentially playing him onside. Had to try and guide it goalwards first time. It was a case of gaps at the other end. As Martial got the pace and power to exploit them. Not actually a lot of room. Mkhitaryan back towards Martial again. Swapped it in, but the flag had gone up. And he actually glanced across at the flag before putting that in. I think Martial was expecting to be pulled back here. Right call. Fairly clear-cut one for the assist. Valencia unable to complete the clearance. So back in it goes, and Bond! So close a minute from the end of extra time. The Senegalese centre-back who has stayed forward, he's operating as an extra centre-forward now for Anderlecht. Made the header his up against Luke Shaw. Maybe just brushed the fingertips of Sergio Romero and just cleared his crossbar. Only just cleared his crossbar. Fans' favourite known as Cara almost forward up against Appiah. Well, there was nothing to add on at the end of 120 minutes. It has gone the distance, it went right to the wire. But Manchester United are